Welcome back to the vlog. It is Thursday, January 29th, I think. And tonight we have Zoom Stitch Club, which I'm super excited about. I believe that weekends start on Thursday night, even though I have to go to work tomorrow, just because it's better for my mental health. So tonight, just gonna make some dinner and stitch. Tomorrow, obviously, work all day, but then I'm kind of snowed in. We had a big storm last weekend and Virginia was hit pretty hard, and I decided I didn't want to dig my car out of my garage. So there's a big, massive chunk of ice right outside my garage. So I can't go anywhere, which is fine because honestly, your girl doesn't want to go anywhere anyway. I like to be inside at all times, so this honestly isn't that big of a deal for me. But this weekend I plan on just doing some needle pointing, some finishing, and honestly, my house is kind of a mess, so maybe a little bit of cleanup here and there. I have a ton of needlepoint updates to show you guys. I finished 2 gusseted stand-ups last weekend, and I finished 1 ornament during lunch today. And then in terms of canvases, I have been flying through the canvases this year. I'm finishing like 2 a week, which is absolutely insane. Maybe because all I do is needlepoint. Like, I work my 9 to 5, and then as soon as 5 hits, I make dinner and then I needlepoint until I go to sleep. And honestly, the weekends, it's pretty much what I'm doing is needlepointing or doing needlepoint finishing. So I've just been cranking the canvases out, trying to keep up with my finishing, even though my finishing backlog is like 40 things at this point, and it's only getting worse. But let's make dinner.
The costume is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I know. Next, pangolin. Owl. I don't know. High voltage. I don't know.
I am so tired. It's 10:30. So I stitched with the girls for like 2 hours, and I got some more done on my snowman. So I've done the white on his face, started the Very Velvet, and I did his little cheeks. So he's looking cute, and I also have finished the background of this one, which I'm just like loving the pink, and I think I need to do a serious color swap on the rest of it to keep the vibes cutie. So now I'm gonna go to sleep and pray that tomorrow at work my code works because I have a deadline. So I'm hoping that everything goes smoothly tomorrow. We made it to Friday. It was an exhausting day. I worked late tonight because I had some code to finish, but I did it. And now we're in my craft room. I was filming a finishing Friday. Let me flip this around. So last weekend I self-finished the Needlepoint bakery, and like how cute is this? I embroidered the year on the side, and she's just precious. And then I also did the needlepoint shop, also embroidered. Just absolutely precious, and they're weighted. I put like the marbles in them, so they're precious. And then I also finished this guy. I used some fun yarn to make it like fuzzy, and I just think it's so cool. This is the yarn. It's loops and thread. I can't remember if it's from Michael's or Joann's, but yeah, I just did like 3 pieces of this, and it was super easy. Happy Saturday. It is, I don't even know what time it is, maybe like 2 o'clock. And my friend Sarah is coming over to pick me up, and we're gonna go to the LNS, Home Goods, maybe have a little food. And I'm so excited. I think Aaron is also coming to meet us. I'm bringing a ton of stuff to the LNS. So first off, I want to get some beads for this canvas. I have some white beads, but I want some blue beads for the little fringe down there. And then I'm kitting this for my sister. And then I'm going to kit this pillow for myself. I'm really, really excited about it. I'm thinking about doing velvet. We'll see. I love doing a full velvet project, but I might just do the bunnies in velvet, or, you know, we'll see what Cindy or whoever helps me says. Then I need to get some cording colors for the vintage desserts. I started finishing them this morning, and I need cording. And then I need more of the pinks because I have the other like 12 days that I need to do. So that's that. Many hours later, I am back home. We went to the LNS, Home Goods, Michael's. We got ice cream. We went to the Home Goods because I needed a shovel to get me out of this snow. Sweets, you want to say hi? Oh, little one. Beep. Beep. You say hi. Say hi. At Home Goods, I got her 3 different flavors of treats. She loves these. Is it Bocce Bakery? I don't know. She loves them. At the LNS, I got a ton of thread. So for my sister, and I don't know if I showed this before, but I kitted the Speak Now canvas for her. I got a bunch of sparkly threads. So we have some Entice and some Silk Lame. And then I also got her a bunch of beads. So they are all purple and white. So I will be mailing her that when I can get my ass out of this snow. And then for myself, I got a bunch of skeins of impressions for my bunny pillow. I picked up some more petite Silk Lame braid and had them order 9 more of these because I need them for my 12 days canvases. Got some DMC for cording, some pepper pot for the passport case. This canvas, I went with like a little bit of a brighter yellow on the second, like on the deeper color, rather than like this one's a little more orangey. And then I know I picked up some beads. Yeah, these beads for one of my snowmen. And I also picked up, this would have been better if I just poured this out, but I picked up some gold Entice for some cording. So those are my purchases. Just finished a few hours of finishing. First we have the fruit cake, then the little peppermint, and the roll. And I think they all look so cute. That is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching, and I hope the next vlog is really exciting because I have a ton of events. I have an Olympics opening ceremony party Friday night. On Saturday, I have a Galentine's bingo. Sunday, have a stitch and flick, which is this woman like rented out a movie theater and we get to stitch while watching the movie, which is exciting. And then a Super Bowl party that night. So stay tuned.